CBS's Young Sheldon gives viewers a heartfelt and humorous glimpse into the childhood of one of television's most iconic geniuses, Sheldon Cooper from The Big Bang Theory. While the original show largely focused on Sheldon's adult life in Pasadena, California, Young Sheldon takes a step back in time and places the audience deep into the 1980s and 1990s in small-town East Texas. At the heart of the show is the Cooper family's home, which is more than just a physical structure. It's a character in its own right, representing warmth, chaos, love, and the challenges of raising a boy genius in a working-class household. Let's dive deep into where the Cooper family lives in Young Sheldon, the real and fictional geography of the show, and how the setting plays a vital role in shaping its storylines and characters. The fictional town, Medford, Texas. The Cooper family resides in Medford, Texas, a fictional small town located somewhere in East Texas. Though Medford itself does not exist on any real map, it represents the heart of many rural American communities, where everyone knows everyone, traditions run deep, and change comes slowly. In the world of Young Sheldon, Medford is a tight-knit, conservative town. It's portrayed as a place where football is religion, Sunday service is a weekly ritual, and scientific genius is, at times, more of an inconvenience than a blessing. Sheldon's exceptional intellect and peculiar behavior often clash with the small-town norms, making his upbringing all the more complex and, at times, comical. The decision to place the Coopers in East Texas wasn't random. It's consistent with what The Big Bang Theory revealed about Sheldon's origins. In several episodes, adult Sheldon mentions being from Texas, frequently alluding to his tough childhood, strict religious upbringing, and complicated relationship with his family, especially his father, George Cooper Sr. The Cooper family home. The Cooper family lives in a modest single-story home, typical of working-class families in the late 1980s and early 1990s. It's not a mansion, nor is it a run-down shack. It's the kind of lived-in, slightly chaotic household that feels authentic and familiar to many viewers. The house has a few key features that fans of the show will instantly recognize. The living room. Often the central hub of the household, the living room is where the family watches TV, argues, makes up, and gathers for important announcements. The furniture is worn, the decor is dated, and there's usually a bit of clutter, a perfect reflection of a family of 5 with a busy lifestyle. The kitchen. The kitchen is often where Mary, Sheldon's mother, reigns supreme. It's not only a place for cooking meals, but also where many heartfelt conversations take place, particularly between Mary and her children. It's functional and cozy, capturing the essence of a 1990s suburban home. The bedrooms. Sheldon shares a room with his twin sister, Missy, a source of constant bickering and hilarious sibling dynamics. Their room is divided, in theory, down the middle, with Sheldon's side filled with books, scientific posters, and neatly arranged belongings, while Missy's is much more laid back and less structured. Georgie, the oldest sibling, has his own room, often showcasing his interests in cars, girls, and making money. The garage and backyard. George Sr., Sheldon's father, is often seen in the garage working on projects or decompressing with a beer. The backyard, complete with a small lawn and occasionally a grill, is the setting for various family events and minor disasters. This house isn't extravagant, but it's home. It's filled with love, stress, laughter, tension, and an overwhelming sense of family, a place that, despite its challenges, Sheldon will look back on with complicated fondness. Real-world filming locations. Though Medford, Texas, is fictional, Young Sheldon is filmed in real locations, primarily at Warner Brothers Studios in Burbank, California. The interior of the Cooper home is a set built on a soundstage, meticulously crafted to mirror a typical East Texas house of that era. Every detail, from the wallpaper to the kitchen appliances, reflects the time period with remarkable authenticity. Outdoor scenes that depict the neighborhood, high school, church, or town square are filmed on backlots or in California towns made to look like Texas. The producers use various visual techniques to simulate the Texan environment, such as muted color palettes, warm lighting, and subtle details like church signs or school mascots that evoke a southern vibe. Medford as a character. While the show centers on Sheldon's journey, the town of Medford plays a crucial supporting role. It shapes the way people view Sheldon. In a place where many kids grow up to become farmers, mechanics, or football stars, Sheldon's aspirations to be a theoretical physicist at the age of 9 are seen as strange, if not outright absurd. The culture clash between Sheldon and Medford often serves as comedic fodder. For instance, Sheldon's disbelief in God puts him at odds with his deeply religious mother and the local church community. His preference for logic over emotion frustrates teachers and peers alike. Yet, this contrast also provides opportunities for growth, for Sheldon, his family, and even the town. Over time, characters like Pastor Jeff, Sheldon's teachers, and even bullies begin to recognize that Sheldon's brilliance, while annoying, is something special. The town begins to begrudgingly make room for someone like him, which adds layers of emotional complexity to the show. Why setting matters. The Cooper family's home and town aren't just backdrops, they are deeply woven into the narrative fabric of Young Sheldon. Medford offers a lens through which viewers can understand the immense contrast between Sheldon's environment and his intellect. It's the crucible in which he's forged, and it explains so much about the adult Sheldon we later meet in The Big Bang Theory. Living in a house filled with chaos helped develop his need for structure. Sharing a room with Missy likely fueled his love for solitude. Being raised by a devout mother shaped his views on religion, even if they were in opposition. And growing up in a small Texas town full of football fans while being obsessed with science and trains contributed to his social isolation and resilience. Conclusion. The Cooper family lives in the heart of fictional Medford, Texas, in a modest yet emotionally rich household that serves as the foundation for Sheldon Cooper's early life. Though the town may not exist on a map, its influence on Sheldon's development is immeasurable. Through the walls of their home, the halls of Medford High, and the pews of the local church, young Sheldon paints a vivid picture of what it means to be different in a world that values conformity, and how one boy's genius both disrupts and transforms that world, one awkward conversation at a time.